Today I'm working on an 88 XJS. Problem with this car is it's not shifting up when you have it in drive. And we checked the transmission modulator. That's fine. So today I'm going to check the transmission governor. But somewhere over here should be an access port. Somewhere over here should be an access port so I can get into the spot on the transmission where the governor is. I think it might be safer just taking apart this whole center console, taking it out, and then going under and getting it out. I started taking this part apart. I take out this vent. It should be held on by 2 screws. This one only had 1 screw in it, so I'm guessing it's been off before. Now I've seen it. Like, take this down. And that should pop out. Okay, so that's out. And there's one on the other side, so I'm gonna go to the other side and do that. This one out, and this one only had 1 screw. Also, that went, wait, the flash on. So that went to there, but then it didn't have one on the top, which is weird also. So I'm guessing maybe it just doesn't have a top screw. But it looks like there was a cutout for it over here. On later cars, these window switches go further. Okay, so I'm going to plug this one. This is the original wood in this car too, so just want to be very careful with it. Okay, that's out. I think how long this wire is. So when you take these out, there's 2 prongs right here. See, 2 prongs, just pinch them in. Let's see, get these out. These off, take it out. And there's a Phillips head screw in there. Take a screwdriver in here. underneath you have this, and that sits in there like that. So it screws in. I like keeping the screws inside, makes it easier for me. Another one out. That's out. I'm gonna take out the radio. Just right here disconnected. This you can unscrew. Okay, I pulled the handbrake. Into neutral, it's not rolling. Just so I can slide this out and unplug it. Smaller Phillips. Yeah. I'm going to pause and organize all this for a little bit. There's two Phillips head screws that go here. I think this holds it in. You have to take out the radio to get to this point. So I have another video on that. You can see it on my page. And these screws are really long. So one finally got out. Nice. Working on the next one. put the radio on the shelf. You're gonna have to remove the Phillips head screws here, here. I'll take these out, take that one out, and this flat head screws here. My tripod doesn't really fit, so I'm gonna try to do this by hand best I can. I took all those screws out. Now we're down to here. You have to get like a pair of pliers in here or something that'll squeeze this. Get a pair of pliers in here or something that'll squeeze it. Because you can lift this out. And this is like a dryer clip for a dryer door. Forgot what I did last time to get it out. It needs a pick and a screwdriver. Once you fight with this thing a little bit and get it out, there's a screw under here. Never realized how much it's actually faded, because this never got taken out. But this is always covered, so if you want to know what should really be colored, it looks like this. This was all sun damage, so that's faded, even though it looks really nice. That's the real color. Okay, so you have a washer. And then under here, I forgot exactly, yep, right there. You need like a socket. And there's one on the other side. And need a, let's see what size it is. I'm using a 5/16 on this. Thanks. This is not. Gotta figure out a way to get that in. Maybe a wrench. You might need a wrench to get this out. Ratcheting wrench also will help. Once you like get a couple turns out of it, it'll come right up. And don't forget that. I got that center console out, lifted out. You have to remove the other side screw. Then I got a bunch of stuff on the shelf. I should probably bag it all. I bagged a lot of stuff in the car. And there's your dash pad. I put it upside down so these don't fall out. But I could just take those out, put it in the bag now. I popped these out from the back once I had the center console wood piece off. And it looks like it's plugged in through two connectors. I guess one does heating and one does lumbar support. So do that on both sides. Just unplug that. Okay, so there's some connectors here. There's a green one. And it looks like a purple one. So I'm seeing if that will come out. There's also a bracket there. After you undo those connectors in there, slide your seat forward. And slide it forward. When you get to the back, there's a Phillips head screw there and a Phillips head screw on the other side. I'm going to take those out. I ended up peeling back all the carpet, trying to get down to a little door that's supposed to be about here, and there's no door here. So we gotta figure out what to do next. This video didn't go as planned, but it's just a good tutorial on how to take out the center console. I put this back in, and I'm waiting on a sensor that I broke. Goes onto here. right down there. Those are the connectors. How to control your tail lights. And I have the rest of my stuff laid on the shelf still until that part comes. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and please do subscribe to my channel.